Hello, and welcome to my one day late bees and tea stitching. I'm Sebastian, your host, and I do have a Selena back here, at least for now. Oh, wait, do I get a kiss? No, I don't get a kiss. Anyway, welcome. This is my little corner of the internet where I talk about stitching, my cat, life, all the other good stuff. Um, yeah, it's been a little crazy with, the holidays and such, so that's why I'm a day late, obviously. So hopefully I don't think I have anybody in England who's watching, but happy Boxing Day. Boxing Day to anybody who's watching in England. So, there you go. All right. So, life wise, I mean, Christmas happened. So, um, that was really nice. Got a nice game and some, couple of CDs from the hubs. Um, and my brother and his wife really came through again. We are going to get to see Weird Al for the fourth time, I think. So that will put him in the lead. Right now, it is both Weird Al and They Might Be Giants are both tied for me seeing them three times. I've seen They Might Be Giants three times. The Hubs has seen him twice. I There was one time I went when he didn't. Um, so twice when we lived in Orlando, and then I got to see them once here in town. So, uh, and all three of the Weird Al's have been here in town. Um, in one particular kind of the place where plays usually come. But this time he's actually going to be in the big arena where like music acts play. So there's going to be a lot more room for people. Are you having fun back there? Huh? All right. Anyway, she's like shifting like she's uncomfortable or something, but I know she's not. Anyway, yeah, that was kind of it. So it was fun. I didn't get anything stitchy, but that's okay. Not a big deal. My LNS is doing a after Christmas sale this weekend, so I'm sure that I will partake of some stitchy things. So, all right. Guess that is about it for that. So I do have one FFO. Unfortunately, I cannot show it. The finished object, the little paw shaped thing from Mill Hill, the joy that has the little paw and the little thing in the middle, little stone in the middle. That was completed. I gave it a little felt back and a little hanger, and I gave that to my brother and his wife. So that one is fully finished. I do have a finish. So yeah, sorry about not having that FFO to finish. I forgot to take a picture of it or anything. But I do have another finish. Wait, if you know, you know, it's in the Beagle bag, so you may remember what this one is if you guys have been tuning in. This is peppermint bark. I believe this is Dirty Annie's. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it. That was a really quick stitch. I mean, I ended up doing that in a couple weeks probably. And I just really didn't want to put it down, but you can see the red variegation, and you can, if you look, um the green is a little bit more subtle. You can kind of see where it's a little darker up here and a little lighter at the bottom of the some of them. It's a little darker in the end here, so that's not quite as variegated. But the white did have variegation, but I can't see it. I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty happy with my white stitches though. Well, it's not white, well, except for one of them right here. It was, I forgot what the color was, but anyway, so that is a finish. What color was that white? It was Bamboo by Classic Colorworks. So it does have a little color to it, but you really can't see it. It really just looks like white. So, whatever. But anyway, as you can tell, I got a lot of this fabric left. This is 16 count Live and Die LA. It does not have a color name though. But anyway, so gotta finish. Um, this is not gonna be the shortest one. I got a little bit to show you just because I've been um despite having doing a lot, I actually have been getting a good bit done. Also, I've been doing more things because I haven't been concentrating on doing 500 stitches in each. And so I think I'm going to keep on going with that. I just, you know, I appreciated it and I got a lot done, but I feel like I was kind of limiting myself. So I think at least maybe to start, I'm not going to, oh, big yawn. I don't think I'm going to limit myself to 500 stitches or having to do 500 stitches. All right, let me pull out the handy dandy little fire tablet because it's kind of low on power, so I want to do these first just in case. I don't want to lose the ability to show you guys. All right, so first in the dragon bag. This is the one that I have been doing for the Gridiron Grind, where most people are doing it for United States football teams. I am doing it for a um, English football team, soccer, and so I'm doing 100 stitches on every goal. Honestly, I'm way behind. I don't know how many I've missed. Our last game we tied 1-1, and then we went into a shootout and won 8-7 on the shootout. So I did not do 800 stitches. No, I did 100. So I'm just counting it for, I'm at 0 now, and I'll just go in and say I'm up to date, and then go from here because I don't know how much I would have had to have made up. But anyway, so we are that's the way we're looking here. And what I did was this little area under the cannon, under the front part of the cannon. So that was just 100 stitches. I will show you, whoops, come here. Show you what it looks like when it's done. I should have showed that first. There you go. Ta-da! So that is the old crest. They actually have a newer one that's a little bit simpler than this, but that's okay. And I have done, whoops, let's see, 5,800 stitches out of 19,061. So I am 30.43 done. I am almost a third of the way through, which is actually really cool. So yeah, looking good. So that is that. All right, now, do I have another one? Let's see, that one I'm doing. That one. I think. No, this is the other one that. Oh, I should have done new starts. Sorry. I actually have. I apologize. I'm apparently way out of sorts. I actually have 1, 2, 3 new starts. Yes, 3 new starts. So, one of them was planned. I was telling you about that. The other two, actually no, 2 of them were planned. The third one not so much. But this one, let's see. Which one is this one? Wow. Oh, I know which one this one is. So this one is all Vicky, Stitch and Button's fault. I was watching her floss tube, and she was talking about a, let's see if I can pull up the PDF here. Thread Geeks was having a sale. So, of course, I had to go look. And so I am doing, oh boy, another, it's not a full coverage, so that's good. But I am doing Doctor Who. Well, I mean the 10th Doctor specifically. But there you go. So it's 162 by 216, and it is not that many colors. I want to say it's like 20 colors or something, because they're all shades of gray. So, but here's the thing. So, you can't really see it in this picture. Well, let me pull this back up again. Whoops, nope, nope. Because of the color of what they have. But there is a very subtle gray background around him. Not around the entire thing, but like a big rectangle behind him. So, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that colored rectangle behind him. That's silly. So, um, that means that I have a lot of stitches done, but, you know, um, I haven't actually stitched that many stitches. So because I'm not doing that background and I marked them all off, obviously, I've actually done, I've done 15,237 out of 34,992. So this actually says I'm 43% done, which is crazy. Because there is a lot done, a lot to go. So that is, I apologize for that. What does that say? Oh, okay. Um, the this is also Vicky's Stitch and Button's fault. I actually found that. Is this the one I found and sent to her? I don't remember. I don't remember. Either I know I found some fabric and sent it to her, but I don't remember if this was it or if this is just something that she was selling. Anyway, this is a Stitch and Button bag, and this is actually all I've got, despite having 14,000. So I am just on his shoulder right now. So that's it. Just all 310. There's nothing much to do on that. This was all. I apologize. I don't know why my phone's going off. This is all the called for on a 16 count white Ada. This is all the called for on an 18 count easy grip. So there you go. But yeah, so that one is interesting, and I mean, it is, even though I've done 43%, there's a lot of fabric to go. So it's kind of crazy, and it's going to fill up a lot of this. So I don't remember how much of this exactly it's going to fill out, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. So this is a big one, even though it says I've got a lot done, it's still going to take a long time to do that other 57% of it or whatever. So that's that. The second new start, I did show you guys on a extra, if you guys watched it. Some of you guys watched it. This is a one of my two forbidden fiber co's. Oh, wait, first, of course, it's in a Santa bag because it is holiday related. So this was the Christmas vacation, not really a mystery, but stitch along. And so there you go. That is Hallelujah. Is your house on fire, Clark? I love that. Anyway, so a couple of the good things there. So I've got part of the, whoops, hold on, let me move this. I have got part of the roof done, part of the house, a little bit of the chimney there. Ta-da, what is that? I don't know. There seems to be a little stripe in there, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, so there you go. I got a hele. And so I'm trying to do the outline of the house first. So there you go. And this is the one that came with it, the You Serious Clark. I also have the, whoops, there we go. Hallelujah, holy shit, where's the Tylenol? And shit, was full. So, I do have this set for adults, so hopefully there's no kids watching. But, yeah, I did manage to find 3 needle minders of that, of Christmas Vacation. So, there's that. Alright, the last one, I actually just did an extra for. So and that went out today. I filmed it late last night, and then I put it out today. This is another mystery, like the shirt. Okay, well, my phone just decided to off itself. So, anyway, this was another mystery for Forbidden Fiber. Wow, I'm doing 3 Forbidden Fibers right now. Yeah, I'm coming for you, Fickle Citrus. I think I might have you beat. Um, so this is the 12 Days of Christmas Smog Forbidden Fiber. This is a mystery stitch along, so this is like the excuse me. This is like the Sherlock one where the pattern is in black and white, so you don't know what the colors are. So let's say home is behind, the world ahead. So we've got them barrel riding. We've got Smaug and the Lonely Mountain. Um, the tree that I think the tree that they're stuck in, the eagle, and Bjorn. Um, I think is kind of. I think that's a little bit of everything there. And I guess that was when they were before they did the barrel riding when they were stuck in the elf jail. Spoilers, I guess. But yeah, so what I'm doing, and hopefully this is something you guys want me to keep doing. Please comment if you'd like for me to. What I'm doing is you're supposed to, you don't have to, but you're supposed to open one color every day. There are 12 envelopes, and so each of them has a color inside of it, so you don't know what the color is until you open it up. And so I don't necessarily know that I'm going to color complete every day because you know, some of them obviously have a lot more color than others. I mean, the Lonely Mountain is big. Now the first one I have is not all that much. I have almost color completed. The only thing that's bad is the rest of the color complete um, um, is Smaug, and I would have to kind of count down to get to him. So I probably will, but it's just going to take a lot of counting. So right now, and the color is Smaug. That's the first one. Here, let me show you. Well, first off, the bag doesn't have anything to do with it. The color, of course, this is obviously all the called for colors, and this is Forbidden Fiber Co. Middle Earth, 1/8 of a yard. So it's really pretty. It doesn't really say how to orient it, but I've got it where it's kind of browner at the top and kind of this bluey green at the bottom. I thought that would look good, so that's the way I oriented it. And that is Smaug, so it's a really pretty red. It is, let's see, it is closest to DMC 816, if you want to look that up. So, that is the DMC-ish color. But there you go. So, very pretty. And you can also see, this is where the jail cell is, and, you know, the words will be, actually, the home is up here, and the rest of the words right here. And then the barrel riders will be here. Smaug is down here somewhere, and I have to bring this red over to here. So there's going to be a good bit of counting. I thought I made a counting error right here, but it ended up I did not. So there was no going back on that one. But all right, so that is day 1 of the 12 days of Smogmas. Ooh, I have to start using that. Anyway, the 12 days of Smogmas. Alrighty. Okay, apparently I have a pair of scissors that have fallen out somewhere. Who's missing a pair of scissors? Are you missing a pair of scissors? I don't know. I'm not seeing a pair of scissors in here. Maybe. Alright, I'm going to assume that they fell out of there then. Because, sure, why not? Just making sure here. Or not. Well, crud. Okay. I am not 100% sure where those scissors came out of. Anyway, I know that's not important, so I will figure that out later. Where did I just put those scissors? Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, I only have 2 more to go, so let me do this. So I guess this isn't going to be too terribly long. Get those out of the way. Let's not. There we go. I'll not get the fabric in there. Okay. Well, since I'm going on Forbidden Fiber, might as well keep going with that. So this is the other mystery. This is in another bag that means nothing. Another mystery one where I am, where the pattern is black and white, so you don't know what the colors are going to be. This is the door to 221B, and it says, when you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So there you go. So that is however improbable. You can see it's in light colors there, but 221B is there up at the top. So, again, this is called 4 colors on the called for fabric, which is a 16 count something. What was it? 16 count. 16 count toasted coconut, which I think I have another one that's also 16 count toasted coconut. It might be the knee. I'm not sure. But anyway, so this is the same where I'm getting 13 this time. 13 envelopes. Each of them are going to have a color. These also have a clue because I need to find out who killed. I forgot her name. The lady who's killed, obviously. So, but yep. So, can't see all of it. I do have the I can't really see them, unfortunately, but I do have part of the there we go. See it down here a little bit. Most of the planter is done. Most of the plant done. There is a 1 color missing in each of these. I haven't got to yet. All the writing, it looks kind of weird because there is backstitch that I have not done on that yet. Got a couple of lamps up here, which you can kind of see. There we go. And this is what I'm doing now is a very dark gray, like a kind of a $37.99-ish. And it's going to be some of the trim around the door, some around here, and I think some around here. So, and there's not a whole lot of it. I just need to kind of get moving on it. It's just not very exciting, so I haven't really been doing it all that much. So I need to get kind of work my way past that so I can get to the next color, which obviously I don't know what it is. So I have not opened the next color yet. All right, one more, and then I will show you guys a couple extra things, and then we'll be done. Before I forget, I did get the Year in the Woods Cardinal. I don't remember if I showed you guys it last week or not. I don't think I did, because I think I grabbed it last Saturday. But I don't have it with me. It's over in my mess of patterns somewhere, so I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want to mess that up. I need to organize it. So you can just look it up. It's really pretty, and it's really unusual because most birds, when they're stitched, are just kind of, they have their wings folded back. This one, he's actually got his wings spread, so it's kind of cool, and that's one reason why I liked it. All right, the last one in my cool Stitch and Button LGBT bag is going to be the one I am doing with Kate, Stitch Yard of Art, part of Fickle Stitches, and Vicky for Vicky's birthday. They are doing ink circles, the red ships of something, I forget, a couple different sizes. Anyway, but I'm doing a different ink circles. I am doing Assorted Sorts. And as I've already said before, I'm not actually a fan of licorice all sorts, but I just I like the pun. This is on I know it's a Fox and Rabbit October 22 Fabric of the Month Rose Garden 16 count Ada. And I am almost done with the dark color, which I think is $37.99, I believe, of the All Sorts. So I've just got this little row of 2 to do. And then the It Takes All Sorts is over here, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do all the All Sorts all the All Sorts first. There we go. And then I'll go with the lettering, because the lettering will be easy, and that way I won't have to actually move this and then move it again. That just doesn't make any sense to move it twice. Might as well just get all this done, move it once, and then be done. And lettering is easy, so I'm not really worried about doing all the lettering at first, because it only says It Takes All Sorts. It's not like a huge amount of lettering. But there you go. So, and I'm actually really happy because I've got this fabric, which, I mean, there's obviously going to be a bunch extra, but it was one of those where it's a pretty pink. You know, it's not a bright pink. It's kind of a dusty pink with some yellow, and I had no idea what I was going to do with it. But if you look at this, it was put on some sort of a pink. I don't know what it was. And so I was like, well, okay, I'll put it on, you know, a pink, but not the pink it's supposed to be on. Let's see, what does it say? 30 count Charlotte's Pink by Weeks Dye Works is what it was on. So there you go. I mean, obviously I wasn't going to put it on a linen. So, and I don't believe Weeks does Ada, do they? I don't think they do. Anyway, so, that is all my stitching. So, yeah, there were starts, finishes, and FFOs. So, all sorts of stuff going on today. All sorts of good stuff. Since this is going to be the last one before the new year, I will go ahead and show you, my New Year, New Starts. Actually, I can go ahead and no, I don't want to close this. Hold on. Yeah, I do need to charge that up. So, only one of these, I'll show you the one that's going to be the actual official New Year, New Start. The other two were not meant to be New Year, New Starts, and they may or may not be. They may just get started right before or right after. I don't know. I have not decided yet. That is not the right one. Hold on. This is the right one. Okay. It's semi-appropriate bag. But this is my official New Year, New Start. And I know I've showed this in the past a while ago, but it's been a bit. It's been a while. No, I'm not going to sing it. This is Una Buena Pieza. So, One Beautiful Piece. Or One Beautiful Square. I think One Beautiful Square. Cross-stitch pattern Cat Garden. And look at all the cats. I love it. Look at them. Those are great. There's cats scratching. There's cats sitting. There's little cats looking like they're about to pounce. There's a couple on their bellies. So there's one that's maybe mad at you. But anyway, also let me show you the back. That's a little bit more detail, because I'm actually going to end up doing it on a blue, not on a like a kind of a basic color. I wanted a little bit of color to it. So there you go. That also shows you all the colors. So this is going to go on Millennial Fabrics Robin Egg Fat 8th. So there you go. Pretty light blue color, which is pretty close to what's back here. I had to change one color, the lightest blue, 3761, and I made that a slightly darker color. Other than that, everything is going to be called for. And that's a 16 count? 16 count Robin's Egg. So there you go. So that is my official New Year, New Start. That is ready to go. I got all the fabrics, threads, needle minders. Do I have? Hopefully I have cat-themed needle minders in here. Do I? I don't know where they are. No, I have F-bombs. No, I don't have cat-themed ones. Oh well, whatever. That's fine. I know I have cats, but I have to go searching through all my stuff, and I'm like, maybe not. So, that is the official New Year, New Start. Put this down here. These two, like I said, may or may not actually get started, before and or after New Year's. I don't know yet. This one is in a big ass bag because it is a big ass project. It is big ass enough that I actually have a box for all my stuff. You can tell it is, for the most part, with a few exceptions, shades of gray. So, if you've watched, you may know what... Sorry about that. You may know which one I'm talking about here. This is the one that I hemmed and hawed about for weeks, and I'm finally like, you know what? I just keep looking at it. If I keep looking at it, I want to do it. So, I will show you. This is the Cross Stitch Studio White Tiger Ghost Crop. It's 300 by 300. Surprisingly, only 59 colors. But look at that pretty guy. I love that this is a crop, so there's no, there's not really going to be background issues where I'm stitching a whole crap load of background and just, it's annoying and I'm not wanting to stitch it. And I have a couple that are like that, unfortunately. But there you go. So this is 90,000 stitches. Obviously, I have not done any yet. So, yeah, that's going to be crazy, but I've got that ready. Everything is in here. I've got a 11 by 11 Q-snap, all the threads, and all that other good stuff is all ready to go. So, and the last one, I'm kind of blaming on Kate because she started a Carolyn Manning, started or restarted, I forget which. And I told her, well, I have sea glass, but I didn't like it because I love the pattern. I didn't like the coverage because I did it on a 14 count. And she's like, well, redo it then. It's like, okay, fine. So, I am going to redo. There we go. Carolyn Manning's Sea Glass is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All the pretty teals and greens and blue. Well, not really blues, even just teals and greens, really. But yeah, so Carolyn Manning Sea Glass, and I am going to redo it on a 18 count Ada, Easy Grid Ada. I did buy the original pattern, so I do have it in paper, but it really, I think, works a lot better on PDF. So I got all the pretty colors down here. Let me see if I can kind of show. Nope. Hey, maybe I can't show you the pretty colors. There we go. Some of the pretty colors in there. Oh. And the pretty Christine stitched all the things. Otter bag. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Even has a little handle, which is nice. But yeah, and she does the little, this is kind of her signature where she does like the little shiny fabric at the bottom here. But yeah, everything is ready to go. I know I have some otter. My other ride is a TARDIS. I'm just going to have to move some of these needle minders around because some of these needle minders need to be in other places. Like that TARDIS one needs to be with Doctor Who. But anyway, so those are my 3 New Year New Starts, I guess you could call them. And even though, like I said, they may or may not, the other 2 may or may not actually be new starts. I did a bunch of new starts this week, so I would like to get a little work done on those first. Especially, I especially want to see how much I can do with Smaug. I would love to be able to get that, keep the color completion done as much as I possibly can. Like I said, it all just depends on how many stitches there are in each of those colors. It's not huge. It's 100 by, hold on, 100 something by 100 something. What is it? It is 101 by 154. And it's not, you know, there is plenty of space between, even though there are some, you know, there's three big full coverage elements, like the tree, the barrel riders, and then the Lonely Mountain. Lonely Mountain, I think, is going to be the worst one, because at least with the water, you've got the barrels, and I see the trees at least, so maybe 3-4 colors in there. So anyway, okay, why did my light change? Looks like my light changed a little bit. I'm not really sure why. I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can still see me all right. I think that's about it. So, this didn't go quite as long as I thought it would. I still think I talk too fast. I don't know if you guys think I talk too fast or not. Please tell me if you think I do. So I guess all there's left to say is, please like, please subscribe, hit the little notification bell. Again, I don't get paid for this. It's just, you know, it helps in the algorithm so other people can see me. Hopefully enjoy what I do, maybe. I do have a Ko-Fi or Coffee, whatever link down there if you want to help, but obviously no pressure. Please comment. I have not been responding, but I swear I'm reading every single one of them. And thank you to those who told me Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas back to you as well, and Happy Holidays. That's about all I can think of. So I hope your holidays were good. Or yeah, hope you are feeling well and that you have a good New Year's. Don't drink too much. I always just the hubs works, so it's always just going to be me by myself. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stitching, probably watching videos. And I will catch the New Year's Eve thing. You know, I'll usually go in about 5 minutes before. And I will get some either sparkling apple juice or sparkling grape juice, usually, and toast. Sometimes I wake him up just long enough to watch the ball drop, and then he'll go back to sleep. So we'll see. We haven't discussed that yet as to whether we want to do that this year or not. Yeah, that's about all I can think of. So, like I said, have a good New Year. I hope your 2026 is full of lots of good stitchy things. And I will see you, well, I guess I can see you next year. All right, bye.